viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y la baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque yo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. The Blue Jays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Brad Keller gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ready now is Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Segura.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by his mannerisms in the box, he looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
To first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First offering. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity, no score. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And stepping in, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Wheeler gets the sign. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. On to the 2nd inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. George Springer, he had a couple of hits in yesterday's count.
The center fielder, number 3, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the 2nd. Here's the pitch. Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in for Houston, Mike Moustakas. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the AB now. as he'll take a look at ball one. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another one sent foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Keston Huron. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Yeah. 2-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. 302 is the average coming in. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Brian Hayes digging in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in the scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder to the track. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As the first pitch here have been high, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's fouled away. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Wheeler pauses. 2-2 on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played 2. Now to the plate, Danny Henderson, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting now, the third baseman,
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Kepler retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up is Keston Hiura. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Max Kepler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me with this." All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
George Springer the next to hit. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Casey is underneath this one. And he puts it away for the first down. And that'll bring in Marcelo Ozuna. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High chopper to third. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up is Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. To second, but they throw it away.
Now batting.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Danny Henderson, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Astros 5, the Blue Jays 2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. And now in the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hayes swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, 1 away. Next to hit is Donovan Casey. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, Pedro.
Next up for the Stros, Pedro Severino. High fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. No one on with 1 down, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, digging for. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Gene Segura standing in as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive to left. Casey is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next it'll be Tim Anderson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Very weakly on the ground. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No.
Now into the box, Malik Smith singled in his last at bat.
The center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit weakly back to the mound, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman,
stepping in
6.
next, Ryan Mountcastle. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Now that.
So next to bat will be Francisco Lindor as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. 2 low, 1-0. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled away. The 1-2. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they hang on to their 5. Leading off the inning, it'll be George Springer, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Kepler's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Casey's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
At the plate now, Danny Henderson. Lifted in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith,
and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Astros 5, the Jays 4. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just inside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Keston Hiura is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The 0-2 home. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here's another 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. At the plate now is Max Kepler. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the background for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
The left fielder,
Donovan Casey will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run.
your attention, please.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Paul Sewald is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Smith patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Next to stand in is Adam Frazier. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And now the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. Now to the plate, Pedro Severino for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Cisnero is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. 2 balls and a strike to count. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2, and he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman.
So now into the box is Ryan Mountcastle, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. Robert Stevenson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now at the plate is Bryce Harper. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Line drive to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is... So here's Francisco Lindor now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Tyler
attention,
Matzik
please.
will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the
Number
season.
68.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final? There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
And it's fouled away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Keston Hiura, struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Back up the middle. There's Segura. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next to the Astros.
Next.
That last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Matzik comes set. Here's the 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Rhys Hoskins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Up next, Danny Henderson flew out last time up.
Danny.
First pitch of the AB now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brad Keller earns win number 4 on the season. Zach Wheeler struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Astros combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-4. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. The Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-0. The A's totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-0. The Twins starting pitcher, number 50, got his 3rd win this season as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 3-2. Justin Turner was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 6-5. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Angels got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-2. The Rangers launched 3 home runs as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion 5-4. The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-0. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-2. The New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 12-2. The Pirates sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-0. The Colorado Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-3. The Friars racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. Baby sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo. Then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike floating about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get back. Keys work looking name Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Too fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse. With the flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway.